Now, you heard Larry mention the Republican presidential primary here in the district. The polls just opened on the final day of voting a few minutes ago at the Madison Hotel on 15th Street Northwest, not far from the McPherson Square and Farragut North Metro stations. And joining us live from the Madison Hotel is the executive director of the D.C. Republican Committee, Nicole McClure. Good morning, Nicole. How has the voting gone the first day of the primaries?
Good morning. It is actually going great. We're seeing a lot of turnout. We're seeing our voters come out and want to get their voice out there and let everyone know who they're choosing for their choice for president.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're speaking to voters, what are their primary concerns or primary issues, being D.C. residents and D.C. Republicans?
The biggest thing is the economy. Everybody's really worried about the inflation and everything that's going on, their tax dollars. So it's a big focus on the economy right now.
And, on the ballot, beyond Nikki Haley, Donald Trump, who else are we seeing in this Republican nomination process that D.C. voters are selecting for the Republican Party today?
Right now, we're really just seeing a back and forth between the Nikki Haley team and the Donald Trump team. Not much has come out for others, but we're seeing a few DeSantis supporters, and we're still seeing a few Ramaswamy supporters.
Now, we're coming into Super Tuesday, and Nikki Haley's staying in the race. What role and influence do you think D.C. has in the Republican nomination process?
I really think D.C. can be the wild card. We can see which way we're going to go in that process.
Yeah, and just for folks to kind of get an idea of how many delegates does D.C. send to the RNC later this summer?
We send a total of 19 delegates to the conference.
Yeah, and for folks who want to vote today, what do they need to know? Let us know, how we can help people get to the polls here for the last day of voting for the Republican nomination here in D.C.
Today's the last day. They have an absolute chance. Starting now, the polls are open now, and they have until 7 o'clock tonight, and then we'll be announcing the winner tonight after probably about 8:30 tonight, so we'll know who the choice is for D.C.
Very good. Thank you so much, Nicole, the executive director of the D.C. Republican Committee. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good day.